Hi everybody, it's Mrs Deojee and I'm back again. Now last week I did mention to you all I was unable to do a phonics video because I was back at school to meet all my new friends for the year, because here in the UK we go back to school in September, and isn't it all a bit different now after the lockdown? But this is our new normal, so we're just going to go with it. But I was pleased to see the children adapted so well to all our new changes, and they have done so well, as if there was no lockdown. So well done to all the children that have just fit into this new normal. Give me a high five, you do so well. Okay, let's get started. Take your hats out, put them on, turn them on, and sing my song. Phonics, phonics all around, phonics all around. Phonics, phonics all around, phonics all around. Right, switch that brain on. I don't know if you put it on last week, but make sure it's working. Okay, now the first thing, remember what we do. We need to look at the phonemes we have done previously. So here we go. Now today when I show you the phoneme, I also want you to think of something that begins with that sound. So here we go. What's the first phoneme, the first sound? That's right, and it's the action, the snake in the grass. Now, close your eyes and have a think. That always helps you to think, closing your eyes. Think of something beginning with the sound S. Okay, open your eyes. Can you tell me and your adult, what did you think of? Fantastic, well done. That does begin with a S. This one. It's the ants on your arms. Okay, close your eyes, have a think. Something beginning with A. Open your eyes. What did you think? Yes, well done. You're getting good at phonics now. Let's do the next one. This one. Remember, you're watching the tennis game. Now, it is a very short sound. It's not this sound. T. That's not how we say it. Short sound like this. And you're watching the tennis game, so your head goes back and forth. Okay, close your eyes, have a think. Something beginning with T. Open your eyes. Tell me on your adult. Yes, well done, fantastic. That deserves a big high five. Now, who is ready to learn our new phoneme today? You might have watched it last week, but I'm going to do it again today. Do you think you might know what it is? Now the only person that can tell us who it is my good friend. What's his name? Mr. Wizard. Let's wake him up. Wake up, Mr. Wizard. Wake up, Mr. Wizard. What are we learning today? Hello, Phonics. What are we learning today? Wake up, Mr. Wizard. Wake up, Mr. Wizard. What are we learning today? Shall we say hi, Mr. Wizard? Oh, he says he's so excited to be back. He missed last week, didn't you? Oh, Mr. Wizard, he just asked me, why didn't I not wake him up last week? It was because, Mr. Wizard, I had to go back to school to teach my new friends, that's why. Oh, yes, he's just said to me, I look a little bit different. Do I look different? Do I look different, Mr. Wizard? Oh, what are you pointing at? Oh, are you pointing at my hair? Yes, Mr. Wizard, I did chop my hair off. Do you like it? Oh, thank you very much. He said he loves my hair. Fantastic, Mr. Wizard. Okay, shall we find out, Mr. Wizard, what our letter is today? You love this bit. This is your favourite bit. Okay, you go off, Mr. Wizard, and you go and find your special bag, okay? Oh, he's going off to go and find his bag. Shall I help you, Mr. Wizard? Okay, here we go. Oh, he's got his special queen bag. What are we going to be learning? Okay. Oh, you're not going to let me open the bag yet, are you? You got me. You want me to sing your special song? Right, here we go. What's in the bag? What's in the bag? Come and have a look and see what's in the bag. Shall we open it up? Yay! Ooh, what's the phone today? What's the sound? Okay, you put your bag there, Mr. Wizard. Oh, does anybody think they might know what this phoning is, this sound is? If you think you know, whisper it to your adult. Shall I whisper it to you what I think it might be? Is it? I got it right. It is, like Mr. Wizard said, it's a quiet sound. So look at how I'm doing it with my lips. Shall I show them the action, Mr. Wizard? Now the action for this one is as if you have a nice yummy birthday cake. You like birthday cake, don't you? And it's got lots and lots of candles on it. And you need to pretend your little finger is a candle and you are trying to blow the birthday candle out. I'm sure you've all done that before. And you go... Very quiet sound, isn't it, Mr. Wizard? Shall we do it one more time? Okay, hopefully you've had a good practice of that. Would you love to hear the song that goes with it? Of course we do. We love this bit. Here it is.
Puff. Puff out the candles on the pink, pink cake. The candles on the pink, pink cake. Puff, puff, puff.
We're going to look at gross motor skills. Remember, parents, if they haven't built those muscles, they won't be able to do this. So this is very, very, very important. This is the activity to help build their gross motor. I found this activity on a video that I found online by Mr. Early Years, and he came up with such a fantastic idea. It's not anything you haven't got in the house already. It's something you can just build into your normal routine after you've eaten dinner, if you've got a messy eater, a bit like my little girl. So the activity is just cleaning the table. How easy is that? But cleaning the table builds these arm muscles. So for example, if your child was a bit messy and they made a big old mess, so you could do this with milk or even just after dinner, whenever you've got mess on your table, and get your child to get their sponge and clean the table. And if you see when you clean, can you see how I'm doing the big arm movements to clean my table? And your little child will be doing the same thing to help build the muscles. So they'll be cleaning, helping you out. We all need some help, don't we, mummies and daddies? But they'll be cleaning and also building those muscles. What a brilliant idea. Then even after that, it gets even better. You get them to put their sponge in the water and then wring the water out. And what they'll be doing is building these muscles in their hands to help them do this. Remember, it's so important to build these muscles before they can do that. What a fantastic idea. Love that, Mr. Early Years. Thank you very much for helping us mummies. Enjoy cleaning the table, children. This is the fine motor activity for this week, and again it's another great idea from Mr. Early Years, an activity that you can just feed into your normal routine. Love that, saving time but learning at the same time. Love that. So Parents, you should have had your plate ready with your razors or peas or something small that they will need to use their 2 fingers to pick up. Because remember, fine motor is all about building the muscles in the fingers before they can do writing. So remember, you've got to do all of that before they can hold that pen or pencil. So, children, all you'll need to do is, instead of eating your reasons like this, like my child likes to do, you need to only use your 2 fingers to pick them one by one and eat. Parents, snack time might be a little bit slower, but just think, you are doing 2-in-1 learning. They're going to be eating by themselves, but also building those muscles in the fingers. Love that. Now, also parents, get them to use their non-dominant hand to also pick up the raisins to eat to build those muscles. Okay, and that is it. It's as simple as that. Enjoy your yummy fine motor activity this week. Right, this is our letter formation game today. So what you'll need, parents, is your Play-Doh. So just make it flat. You'll need our letter today. Children, what is it? Tell your adult what it is. It is P. Now, children, you can do this bit if you would like to have a try. Or parents, you can do this for them. So they will need to write the letter that we are learning today. Make it nice and big. Then, children, what you will need to do is you will need to get your earbud and just follow the letter by making nice squishy dots in your letter all the way down, okay, until you finish going all around the letter. And parents, what is great about this activity is they are also practicing their pencil control at the same time and their pencil grip without even knowing. So they're having fun doing that while also practicing that pencil grip. What a fantastic activity. Love this. The next thing we're going to do is our letter game. Now, I found this idea on Instagram where there's so many different teaching ideas. You must check it out. So the account that I found it under, I'm hoping, fingers crossed, I'm going to pronounce it properly. I'm very sorry if I didn't. I think it says Pre-K Choose Kindness. Now, I will put the link to them on my Facebook and on my Instagram so you can check them out. There's loads and loads of activity ideas for you to use with your children. And I found this activity. It's called Inside Outside Letter Hunt. So, children, your adults would have made your cup look a little bit different, and your job, children, is to look for today's phoneme. Tell your adult what it is. Yes, it is. Remember that quiet sound. It is the quiet sound. Well done. So your job, children, is to look at your cup and see if you can find today's phoneme. And parents, do you know we're doing a bit of 2-in-1 learning again? So they're looking for their letters, but they're also going to be working on fine motor. Love these sort of activities. So children, all you need to do once you find it, you can only, the rule is, pick off today's phoneme. And there you go. That is your reading activity. Now children, if you want to challenge yourself already before the end of the session, parents, what you could do is, if they've picked off all the, what you could do is get them to try and make a word with some of the phonemes, because there is phonemes now that they can actually make a word with. So if you really want to challenge your children a little bit further, you can get them to pick off phonemes that make a word. If your child's ready at that stage. I'm not asking everyone to do that bit, but children, enjoy looking for today's phoneme. What was it? Yes, it was For the last part of our phonics session, what we're going to do is we're going to talk about reading the phoneme that we're learning today. Now, today I haven't got a reading activity. I've got some games on ICT games that you will absolutely love. Now, the first game that I want to talk to you about is called Phonics Pop, and I will, in the next part, show you the video on how to access the game and which settings to press to play the game. Now, in this game, you will get told which phoneme to pop, 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 pop on the computer. But the rule is you can only pop that phoneme, okay? And it's a fantastic game. Children in my class love this one. So that's that game. Then the following game, again I'll put a video on how to get to it, is our extension game. Who's going to challenge that brain today? Hopefully there's a few more of you that are going to push yourself that little bit more. It is going to be a reading game. So in this game it's called Help a Hedgehog. Your child will need to use the phonemes to segment the word and then blend it back together to try and read it. Is that game for you, I wonder? And that's it. That is all our phonics for today. Shall we say goodbye to my little friend? Are we sitting over here waiting to say something to you all? He's back. Hello, Mr. Wizard. Oh yes, I'm glad you did. He said he loved his phonics today. Was there something in particular you liked, Mr. Wizard? Yes. I did too, yes. He said he absolutely loved the cleaning the table activity. That's going to help us mummies and daddies that little bit more. Hopefully we'll get to have that cup of tea all nice and hot still while our little ones are cleaning the table. Good idea, I think that's a good idea. Now, shall we say goodbye, Mr. Wizard? Always sad. You love phonics. But Mr. Wizard, we'll see them next week. Yes, we will see you next week. So, take your hats off and put them back in your pocket for next week. Bye. Okay, so for today's reading game, you will need to go onto ICT Games. So type that into Google and then click on Literacy. Then it will scroll down and you need to click on Phonics Pop. The children are going to love this game, and it's really good to help them recognise the phonemes, the sounds that we have been learning so far. So I'm just going to full screen that. If you click on Set 1, which is the red one, and it's got SATP, what you will need to do is they will tell you which phoneme to look for, and your child will need to pop just that phoneme. So you just pop the one that you can see. So it's great for recognizing the letters we are learning today. But throughout the game it will change to different phonemes, so you can practice other phonemes too. A great little game. The children in my class absolutely love this. So you can see there it's changed to a different phoneme now, so they're not just doing the same phoneme, they're practicing lots of different ones. Enjoy, children, popping those letters. For the extension game, you will need to Google ICT Games, again my favourite, and then click on English Games. Then scroll down to a game called, let's see where it is, Help a Hedgehog. It's a reading game. Now, for this extension game, your child should be quite secure with all the single letters. So if they are good at that, then they should be able to do this extension game. If you click on Phase 2 CVC words, and then what they will need to do is They will need to click on the timer, read the word, and then if they have read the word correctly, you can click on the green tick. So they need to segment the words, they need to say each sound correctly, then put it all back together, blend it back together and read the word. So it should sound something like p-a-d. Pad, and if you think they have read it correctly, give them the green tick and they get a score. And then what they need to do is try and read all the words before the timer finishes. Okay, and to make it even more competitive, what they can do after they finish reading all the words, they can try the game again and try and beat their last score. So have a go at trying to push your children to do that. Children, who's going to try and beat their score? Off you go.